Kyle walks into the room wearing a graduation cap with a huge smile on his face. Larry laughs and says, "Top of your class? Congratulations. You're going to be rich one day." Kyle smiles with confidence. Then he quietly opens his wallet. It's completely empty. Have you ever noticed something strange? Some of the smartest people you'll ever meet never become wealthy. We grow up believing that good grades, a great education, and a high IQ naturally lead to financial success. But real life tells a very different story. There are brilliant engineers buried in debt, doctors living paycheck to paycheck, college graduates who know everything about their profession, but almost nothing about building wealth. Meanwhile, it's someone who consistently takes action, starts a small business, invests every month, learns from mistakes, and quietly builds financial freedom. So what happened? Is intelligence overrated? No. We've confused being educated with being financially educated. And today, we're going to fix that. Let's do the real math. Krypto Kyle and Lease Larry both earn exactly $6,000 every month. Same income. Krypto Kyle spends his entire paycheck. He invests nothing. Lease Larry invests $1,200 every month. Now let's fast forward 10 years. Krypto Kyle's investment portfolio, $0. Lease Larry invested $1,200 every month, assuming an average annual return of 10%. His investment portfolio grows to approximately $246,000. Same income, very different financial decisions, very different future. As Robert Kiyosaki once said, wealthy people put investing first, spending later. Struggling people do the opposite. So here's the real question. Why did Krypto Kyle and Lease Larry make completely different financial decisions, even though they earned exactly the same income? The answer isn't intelligence. The answer is education, but not the kind most people think. Krypto Kyle spent years learning how to become great at his profession. Lease Larry spent years learning how money actually works. One became professionally educated, the other became financially educated, and those are not the same thing. School teaches you how to solve equations, how to write essays, how to become an engineer, a doctor, a lawyer, and those are valuable skills. But school rarely teaches you how to invest, how compound interest works, how to build assets, how to create multiple sources of income, or how to make your money work for you. Lease Larry wasn't earning more money. He simply knew what to do after payday. Every month, instead of asking, "What can I buy?" he asked, "What can I invest in?" That one habit changed everything. Krypto Kyle wasn't broke because he lacked intelligence. He was broke because nobody ever taught him the financial skills that build wealth. And here's the surprising part. Most people make the exact same mistake. But if financial education is so important, why do millions of intelligent people never learn it? Because life gets in the way. Lease Larry looks at Krypto Kyle and asks, "When was the last time you read a book about money?" Krypto Kyle laughs. "Never. I've just been busy." Lease Larry smiles. "Busy doing what?" Krypto Kyle starts counting on his fingers. "Work. Paying bills. Helping my family. Watching Netflix. Scrolling social media. Trying to relax after work." Life moves fast. The paycheck comes in. The bills go out. And whatever is left usually gets spent. Then the same cycle starts again next month. Lease Larry invested first. He built a small side hustle. He learned one new thing about money every week. Not because he was smarter, because he stayed disciplined. And that's the hardest part. We live in a consumption-driven society. Every day, someone is trying to sell you something. The newest phone, the newest car, the newest clothes, the newest trend. Very few people tell you to invest before you spend. Very few people tell you to build assets before buying liabilities. Becoming financially educated isn't about having a higher IQ. It's about making small decisions consistently, even when the world encourages you to do the opposite. And that's exactly how Lease Larry slowly changed his financial future. Now let's build your financial education roadmap. Lease Larry didn't try to learn everything in one weekend. He learned one concept at a time, one book, one YouTube video, one lesson. Then he put that lesson into practice, because knowledge without action changes nothing. Think about it. How many times have you wanted to start something new? You felt excited. You gave it everything during the first week. Then you burned out and quit. That's why we're going to do the opposite. Start small. Start realistically. Read just 5 pages of a book that teaches you about investing. Watch one educational YouTube video. Learn one new financial idea. That's it. The goal isn't to change your life today. The goal is to repeat those small actions every single day. Again and again. Yes, it's boring, but that's exactly how wealth is built. You already have access to books. You already have access to YouTube. You already have the information. Now you only need 2 things: discipline and consistency. Let's do the real math. Imagine you invest $100 every month. You put it into a low-cost index fund, earning an average annual return of 10%. After 10 years, you would have invested $12,000 of your own money. But thanks to compound growth, your portfolio would grow to around $20,000. Krypto Kyle looks surprised. I always thought I needed thousands of dollars to start. Lease Larry smiles. You just needed to stay consistent. Wealth isn't built in one weekend. It's built through thousands of small decisions repeated over many years. And that's exactly what separates people who dream about building wealth from people who actually do it. Knowing what to do is only half the battle. Actually doing it? That's where almost everyone fails. So, why do smart people stay broke? Not because they aren't intelligent, not because they don't work hard, and not because they aren't capable. They stay broke because nobody ever taught them how money actually works. But now, you know better. You don't need to become an expert overnight. You don't need to read 100 books this month. You don't need to invest thousands of dollars tomorrow. Just start. Take one small action, then repeat it tomorrow. Boomer Bill smiles as he takes a sip of his coffee. Wealth isn't built by making one perfect decision. It's built by making good decisions consistently. That's exactly what Lease Larry understood. And today, Krypto Kyle took his first step because intelligence can open doors. But discipline is what keeps them open. If this video helped you see money differently, make sure to subscribe. Every week we'll break down financial topics into simple lessons with real math and practical examples. Until next time, keep learning, keep investing, and remember, small decisions today create big results tomorrow.